We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Yelich. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Bryant is off at first with 2 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Cubs strand 1. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Yu Darvish gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Batting second, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Darvish a check on first, and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Down and away, ball 1. Hiura takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And that misses 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Anthony Rizzo.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kyle Schwarber. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Pitch.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
I got 3.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Arcia has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is 7. The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Omar Narvaez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Omar Narvaez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting six, the first baseman, Justin.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. The pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Jason Kipnis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's low.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
At the plate, Javier Baez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter, Baez, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Orlando.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Settling in now, Jason Hayward. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Once again, a 3-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Up next for the Cubs.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Up next for the Cubs.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And the pitch on 2-1. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw is low, and he can't come up with it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Ian Happ.
Digging in, Ian Happ. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. So here's Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in now, Christian Yelich. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside and low, 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-0 pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So striding in, Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. standing in, Jason Kipnis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Kane going back at the track, the wall, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Yu Darvish, as he hits one on a line to left field. Garcia has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. That misses. 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 3-0 Chicago. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a ball, 1-0. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
One out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Count to 2-1.
Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4. So he's aboard following the one-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Striding into the box, Jed Jerko. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0 home.
Inside, ball 3.
Orlando Arcia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. .3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. In there, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hayward giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 3, Orlando Arcia.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Ball.
And he misses again, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Two out with the man at first. Three balls, one strike to Orlando Arcia. The 3-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one, still down 3-0. Ray Black takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Black certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number one is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. No one out with a runner at second. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The first baseman, number 44. Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Ian Happ, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Arcia is there, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing. Eric Sogard is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 7, Eric Sogard.
In there, no balls and a strike. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. Comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. Liner in there for a base hit. And he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Yelich is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game, as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Now batting, the second baseman,
into the box now, Keston Hiura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis has it to second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Brewers forced to settle for one. We're through 6 full. Cubs lead it 5-1. Corbin Burns is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Pitcher number 11, Yu Darvish.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next to the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's it.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here it is. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 1. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. There's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Ian Happ, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Second base.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
Brent Suter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brock Holt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9. Number 32, Brock Holt.
In now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 11.
So here now is the pitcher, Yu Darvish, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Fouled off. One and two. Here it comes.
Ball.
Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 6-1. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The third baseman, Orlando Arcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ross Cole.
Here's Brock Holt now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground. Kipnis is there. And there's out number 2.
Next to Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
One 0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Two out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base
The
runner.
left fielder, number 24, Avisail.
Stepping into the box,
Garcia.
Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. In the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand one. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. David Phelps enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
David.
And that brings up Javi Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. Not in time.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. High in the air out to center field. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 1. in is Christian Yelich. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And now a pitch on the way. Popped up. Darvish is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Happ is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Darvish pauses, coming at him with the 0-1, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters. They might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Ryan Tepera will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Ryan Tepera. Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Justin Smoak, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Very high, 2-1. Tepera, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Cubbies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Yu Darvish with his fourth win this season, as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-2. The Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 6-2. The San Francisco Giants had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-2. The Diamondbacks only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-1. The Miami